Welcome to this edition of the Jitsi Community Call. So, as usual, we'll go around the table with the team. Anyone has any updates to share with the community?
I can share some updates about the shared video, small fixes. Um, so basically, so this was posted in a community forum. There was a problem with using the iframe API to start shared video, and basically the problem was if you post the whole YouTube URL, it's not working. Basically, it turned out that we require only the ID part of this URL. And if you post the full URL, basically, we have a booking, it's not working. So this one should be fixed now, and only the full URL will be working in this case, like in the shared video dialog. In addition to that, there's another small fix for the shared video dialog. So basically, if you put a random string in the dialog, we obviously fail to share the video or invalid URL. Basically, we fail to share the video, but yeah, we don't display any errors, or we don't hide the dialog, or we basically don't do anything. So now there's gonna be an error displayed in the dialog. Yeah, and so this one is not merged yet. There's a PR in master about it. And yeah, I think that's all for me.
Thanks, Krista. Anyone else?
Yeah, I wanted to talk some more about the Colibri version 2 and Secure Octo. Jonathan mentioned some of it last time, but it's been merged in master now. We are still testing and looking at performance and regressions. It's a new protocol between Gcofo and the bridge, and the plan is, as soon as it is feature complete, to start removing the old support for the old protocol in Gcofo. I think the only missing feature right now is SCDP. So if you enable Colibri 2 right now, you need to use the WebSockets for the bridge connection. You cannot use WebRTC data channels. I think the plan is to keep the Colibri 1 supporting the bridge for longer, since there might be other people out there using it still. But in Gcofo, it's going to be phased out. I think that's about it. Jonathan, can you think of anything else?
Yeah, I think that's about it. This will also mean that the old Octo infrastructure, the old way of doing Octo, will be phased out for the newer one that's actually secure and also significantly more efficient in terms of bridge signaling.
Yes, that's a good point. And this means that for an Octo setup with secure Octo, you need to have the WebSockets set up. Since they're just internal in the bridge and not in the browser, you might be able to get away without domain names, but we're using domains everywhere. Yeah, that's all I think.
Thanks. Anyone else?
Maybe one little heads up. A test, one of our tests regarding screen sharing started failing. That one is basically when you start a call with the URL to start the screen sharing right away. And it turns out that the spec basically got updated on the W3C side, which requires now that when the user wants to start screen sharing, he or she has to first interact with the page, which means like clicking or entering some text or something like this. Which in this case, since you open with a URL and we try to call basically get display media right away, that's being rejected by Firefox. I'm not sure what the status is by Safari. Chrome hasn't updated their implementation to the new language in the spec, but there's an open bug on the Chrome side. So currently, our thinking is to deprecate this feature on our end, basically to follow the spec. So if you are aware of any use cases of this, then you should probably start thinking to how to change that to have some user interaction first. That's it.
Thanks. And since the last community call, we also released a new stable version a week ago. Anyone else? No? So we're open to questions from the community. Anyone?
Yes, hi. I have a question to some custom behavior I'm looking to implement regarding echo cancellation. So my understanding of echo cancellation is that basically it takes the microphone stream and prevents that from being played back to the user's own speakers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm wondering if it's theoretically possible to do something a little different where say that each client it has a video source in their front end application. So it's actually built into the front end application. There's a video source that they're all watching this video, and what I would like to do is prevent the audio from that video from being picked up in the microphone stream. So basically, so since each user is watching this video already, they don't want to hear the echo of the video. They don't want to hear the audio from the video multiple times that's coming from the other users' audio streams. Does that make sense? Like, first of all, what I'm trying to accomplish here.
So you want to I understand it as like if there's someone talking right now, you want to mute the rest of the participants?
Well, not exactly. So I basically have a custom front end that integrates a video tag into the front end application, and I basically want the audio from that video tag to not get picked up in the user's microphones, to have it be canceled out of the stream. Is that theoretically possible?
I would say it's theoretically possible. Yeah, I would say it's theoretically possible, but the echo cancellation is implemented in the browser, not by our code. So I'm not. You'd have to somehow feed the audio coming from the video tag into whatever the browser is doing for the echo cancellation. I'm not sure how easy that would be to do.
I see.
So unless you want to re-implement echo cancellation yourself in like WebAssembly or something, which would also not be very easy.
Right. I was about to say the similar thing is like, I think the problem, one, Jonathan is right. Echo cancellation is done in the browser, and on the browser end, as far as I know, I'm not 100% certain, but echo cancellation is done in the WebRTC part, and I don't think that part is aware of any video element playing. Right. So if you have like a video element playing, like some streaming video or whatever, you will need, like, basically the echo cancellation is not aware of any audio stream being played back by the browser. I would assume it's only aware of any audio being played back by WebRTC. And so
I see.
that would be the challenge basically. So it's like I think that would either require like a big change in how browsers do echo cancellation or do their audio routing specifically for echo cancellation, or as Jonathan said, you would have to re-implement or roll your own echo cancellation, which is just as a warning. Like echo cancellation is like a super complex, non-trivial amount of work.
Right. Yeah. So, is there any way to interface with the built-in echo cancellation through the browser, or is there any other alternative to rolling your own echo cancellation? You mentioned.
I would imagine that your best bet then would be to just make sure that whatever audio source that you have coming in somehow is like the microphone that you're feeding the browser has all of the audio you want to have echo canceled, including that video tag somehow. So like using some kind of outside of the browser, like Soundflower, to somehow combine audio sources and somehow feed that into the same. I don't know. But that would be one thing, to sort of go before the browser and do something special to feed that audio in.
Would you imagine that sort of change would happen in Jitsi Meet?
No, this is the kind of thing you would do on your own on whatever machine you were running on in order to feed this thing. There would be a kernel-based or application-based thing like Soundflower for a Mac or something else, where before you even get to the browser, you have some special microphone device. And then in the browser, you just select that microphone device. Now you get all of that for free. You've just done whatever your mixing is outside of that. And therefore, you make it the browser's problem again. And sort of try. This is not the kind of thing you would even do in libjitsi Meet, except in as much as you could select what your input is in some kind of fashion, which you can already do, I believe, via the APIs.
Okay, thank you for that. That's helpful.
Thanks. Anyone else?
Hello. Yeah, so I have one question regarding to Kickout Participant. I have installed the normal default Jitsi frontend is default with a JWT token. And if there are two moderator, I see that moderator cannot kick out to other moderator. It can, a moderator can kick out other participant, but not other moderator. So something I missed from Prosody side, or something missing thing, or bug?
Yeah, there is a patch we apply every time we, for example, use the all moderators, all owners module in Prosody. And there is a patch to apply to Prosody, which is like 2-3 lines of code. So if it doesn't apply clean, you can go and apply it by hand. I'll paste in the chat the link to that thing and to that patch, and that's what allows moderators to kick other moderators.
So this way, not all participants become moderator, right? Based on the token, people become a moderator and the participant. And if there are two participants, two moderators, then moderator can kick out other moderator, right?
Yes, it's just for moderators kicking other moderators.
Okay, thanks. If you can share the link, that's good. Thanks.
Any other questions?
Yeah, it's nice that we have answers other than, hey, post it in the community and we'll see.
I just pasted the link. Are there more questions? Going once, twice. Okay. Thank you for participating, and see you in 2 weeks. Thank you all.